criticism last Saturday, but the park, it's in excellent condition and offers the players no excuses. Linfield are bidding for a League and Cup double with an unchanged team, which means they're still without their two top scorers this season, Martin McGahey and Philip Maxwell, who some thought would get the shout this afternoon. This will be Peter Dornan's last match for the club, and he's looking for his fourth double. It may also be a farewell for Trevor Anderson. At 33, he's now thinking about retirement after a career which includes 22 caps for Northern Ireland. Glentoran also stick by the same panel, and they come encouraged by the knowledge that all but one of Linfield's defeats this season has been here at Windsor Park. That includes Glentoran's single success against them, a 1-0 win in the County Antrim Shield last month. Johnny Jemison was the man who scored that goal. He also got both of Glentoran's goals to win the 83 Cup replay against Linfield, but despite all that, he'll start today's game on the bench. The officials are also unchanged. Hopefully Bobby Stewart won't be needing his little black book quite as often as last weekend. Glentoran, they're playing from right to left in the first half. That means they're attacking the goal at the Cop end. Remember, it's Linfield who are looking for a League and Cup double, and for Glentoran, their last chance to win one of the 4 major prizes on offer in Irish League football. Number 8 is Bars, and 3 for Linfield, Colin Crawford. It's for Doherty. Alan Patterson with the sun hat on this bright day. A little wind blowing into Glentoran's backs in the first half, but cracking day for a cup final. Mullen, Caskey, Morrison and Dornan, and Morrison to Caskey. This is Jerry Mullen. Referee playing on. Now he'll stop. Stephen McKee was brought down. Crawford with the free. Cleary's header. And now Caskey. This time Stephen McKee is penalised himself. That gives Glentoran a free kick. Barney Bars once again playing sweeper for the Glens. Also very effective in midfield. He's got 16 goals this season. That makes him the club's second highest scorer. Stewart to Blackledge. Stewart Mooney. And Stewart still in support. Caskey's in the middle. That's for Anderson. McClurg arriving. Doherty, nicely past Cleary. McKee on a run. That could fall for Colin Crawford coming up fast. Interception by Neil. Gibson goes down. Billy Caskey penalised. Some feel he was very lucky to complete the 90 minutes last week. 2 tackles in a minute. Tackled by Jeffrey, illegally. David Jeffrey making his 100th appearance for the club this afternoon. Joined them from Manchester United. for Caskey. Now Bars, Mullen and Caskey again. Cleary's options include Bars and now Mullen. Dornan didn't see it fall. McKee and Caskey getting involved, and it looks as if Billy Caskey's name's going to go into the book with 5 minutes on the watch. Billy Caskey, one of the 6 players who was booked last Saturday in the first match, booked after just 5 minutes of this. The incident with Stephen McKee, that's the jump by Peter Dornan to win the ball initially. When the ball bounced, it was McKee and Caskey, and that foot was extremely high. Clark against Bars. Good jump by Mullen. Stewart, bundled off the ball by Doherty, who's won a throw-in for Linfield. As for Anderson, Mooney is looking for McKee. Alan Patterson very unhappy with the marking. Stephen McKee came in and got a clean header at the ball. Cross from Paul Mooney, and Stephen McKee arriving late and no marker to challenge him, although the header going well above Alan Patterson's crossbar. This is Dixon. Caskey. McKee's with him. So's Crawford. Neil. 4 men in the middle for Glentoran. One of them was Blackledge. And the corner's been given. Cleared by Paul Mooney. The most dangerous move of the match so far. George Neal's cross. George Dunlop went out, 2 men in. Blackledge got the header in, and Mooney doing the sensible thing. 18 minutes gone. And it's Stewart with the corner kick. Looking for Mullen, out by Gibson. Now it's Cleary. Gibson again. Well called by Jeffrey. Mooney. Bars with the clearance. Short for Dornan. Mooney. It's beaten Morrison. Anderson. Crawford. Appeals for a free kick. Recognised by the referee. Jim Cleary penalised for obstruction. Not a lot he could do, actually. Opportunity then for Linfield. 4-man wall. Alan Patterson lining it up. Marty Bars right behind them, and Trevor Anderson, the blue-shirted figure who's joined the Glentoran defence. This is Doherty. Glentoran's throw in. There's Mullen. Bars. Still Bars. Now Caskey. Bars all the way into the box. Morrison goes down. Brought down by Dornan. No penalty. Well, a hopeful appeal that by the Glentoran fans. The players, though, not so forthcoming in their appeal. And Lehman's played himself into trouble. This is Anderson. Clerk's made his way into the box. Key's also there. This is McEwen. And Crawford. He has Dornan wide. This is Dornan. McKee, patient build up by Linfield, looking for Doherty. Stewart, McEwen, ball's gone, the Linfield throw. This is McClurg, trying to turn Lehman and pulled on. McEwen and McKee, the two men who work this free kick between them. Linfield have 4 men in the box, all wide by the far post, ready to make runs. Signal by McEwen. Dummy by Doherty. He's looking for Jeffrey, and the head out goes by Bars. That will fall for Jeffrey. It's a corner. David Jeffrey staying up for this. Trevor Anderson also there, number 11, making a signal. Linfield's second corner of the match. Cleary has got it as far as Caskey. It's Doherty. Nice flick by Anderson. McClurg. Tommy Lehman's had a very good match so far. Jeffrey, number 6, one of the men queuing at the far post in swinger, beating them all. Now it's McKee. McEwen took a deflection. Oliver Donnelly signalling that it took a deflection, so Linfield have their third corner in the space of a minute. Clerg and Anderson in the 6-yard box. Also George Gibson. Gibson's gone short. It's McKee. Dornan's there. Good header by Dixon under pressure as well, as Dornan has been penalised. Free kick to Glentoran. Caskey wants to take it a bit quickly. Blackledge is there. So's Crawford, and it bounced awkwardly for him. Now George still up in the end, having to come a long way to gather the ball. McClurg. McKee. Scott Anderson and McClurg. McClurg's onside. In danger there on the break by Linfield. 30 minutes gone. Opportunity for David McClurg. Stephen McKee seeing David McClurg coming in from the far side on the left there. They had the space. Perhaps he would have been better trying a harder shot, but he had to stretch to try and get it, and the interception by Lehman. Cleary. Kasky. Blackledge is in the middle. Morrison's joining him. Gibson pointing out that somebody's on mark round by the penalty spot. He's staying at the near post. Colin Crawford. Mullen. Good fall for Blackledge. Good defence. Mooney and George Delop in there. Cleary's corner, an in-swinger for Jerry Mullen, much like the one which brought the goal in the match last week. And as it fell for Gary Blackledge, didn't bounce kindly for him. Mooney was there. Good defence this by Paul Mooney. He goes out. George Delop right behind him. 2 men to block. George Neal's gone. Mullen could pick up on this. Dornan's back there, and it's an own goal by Paul Mooney. .36 minutes on the clock as George Neal puts the cross into the near post. Falls for Jerry Mullen. He has a quick shot. And Paul Mooney coming back could do little about it. A perfectly flighted chip that by George Neal. And Mullen smashing it across. Lehman's in support. Keown. He has 2 men forward, but he won't find them. .45 minutes are up, so we're now into time added on by the referee, and there's not too much of that. Free kick against McKee. He's known the bad times with Linfield as well as the good. His first cup final appearance was a sub in '76 when the Blues lost to Carrick Rangers. Glentoran fans delighted with the proceedings so far in this cup final replay, because at half-time they lead Linfield by 1-0. But I'm not so sure that that will prove decisive at all. Linfield have had a lot of the possession in the first half, although to be fair, Glentoran have looked the more dangerous on the counter-attack. And that 1 goal, an own goal by Paul Mooney, and you must have sympathy for him, because it looked no more than a simple reaction as he ran back to cover Jerry Mullen's shot and put it into his own net. That divides the teams at half-time then. It's Glentoran 1, Linfield 0. Billy Murray is on the field of play for the second half. He replaces Peter Dornan, and Linfield have some way to go if they're going to bring Roy Coyle his 4th league and cup double in his 10 years as Linfield manager. This is George Neal for Glentoran. Kasky held, I think it's the signal that we're getting from Oliver Donnelly there. Kasky. Neil's cross. And now a chance for Gary Blackledge. Took 2 defenders to beat him. Goes for a corner kick. Gary Blackledge perhaps surprised to find himself in position there. Stewart to take the corner. Jeffrey's header. Billy Murray. And McEwen. 2 men forward. Support coming from Murray. It's Murray against Lehman. No free kick. Kasky's come deep and won the throw-in. Morrison. Billy Murray, the one change in the second half, and he comes on in the tactical switch. Peter Dornan going off, not injured, we understand. This purely a tactical move by Roy Coyle. Kick given against Paul Mooney. Oh, nice dummy by Mullen. His men in the centre. Morrison's arriving. And an important interception by George Gibson. Concede the second corner of the half. Gibson unhappy with the support he was offered. It was left to him to cut out the attack. And that was the man who set it up, Jerry Mullen, with a very clever dummy. In swinging corner. Blackledge is there, and Mullen so nearly getting on the end of that. With George Gibson committed and beaten. This is McEwen. Jeffrey tackling off the ground. Blackledge very unhappy with that. David Jeffrey's going to go in the book for that. David Jeffrey in his 100th match for Linfield Football Club goes into the book. He was involved initially with Jim Cleary, and then while still on the ground took the legs away from Gary Blackledge. Mullen and Mooney only to Cleary. They see Stewart wide on the left. Flags up for offside. Intelligent played out by George Neal. Drew the attacker and then turned to open up the route back to his goalkeeper. Glentoran. Kasky came back to Belfast from America to join Glentoran, and what he really wanted was an Irish Cup winners medal, because that's the only trophy that he has never won with the Glens. He may be allowing himself the thought that he's only about 10 minutes or so away from collecting that medal. Doherty, nice ball. Murray for Anderson. And Dixon with an important clearing header. Still McKee. And now Mullen. There's Kasky ahead of him. Glentoran preparing to make their substitution. Johnny Jemison will indeed get onto the field of play. And until Mullen went down, it was Billy Johnson's intention to bring Gary Blackledge off. It looks as if he's got a bit of an injury himself. And that's Jerry Mullen. Jerry Mullen's okay. Billy Johnson making a decision. And the decision is to stick by the original choice. Gary Blackledge comes off. Johnny Jemison comes on, looking for his third Cup winners medal. 7 minutes of actual playing time left. Linfield on the attack. David Jeffries at the near post. So too was Dixon. That's Crawford. Paul Crawford's got a couple of handy goals for the Blues in the last few matches. Footballers Player of the Month last month. Mooney's let Kasky in. Jemison's arriving. And confusion between Dunlop and Jeffrey after George Dunlop had made the very important save from Billy Kasky. Well, Mooney let Kasky in here, sold his goalkeeper short. Kasky elected to try and chip, and it was a good save by Dunlop, and then confusion between himself and Jeffrey gives Glentoran the corner. Jemison trying to get his first touch. Johnny Jemison turned the tide for Glentoran, because after losing their first 5 meetings this season with Linfield, he came on as substitute to score the winner in extra time in their County Antrim Shield match last month. Offside there against Jerry Mullen. This was Glentoran's last chance to win one of the 4 major prizes on offer, and they're less than 2 minutes away from doing so. It will bring Glentoran a trophy in Billy Johnson's first season as manager. But with that sort of play, it's going to give Linfield an equaliser. So casual here. The flick came through, bounced well in front of Alan Patterson, and just deceived him with the height of the bounce. A minute to go then, as Linfield prepared to take what could be a crucial corner. The signal by Doherty. Jeffrey goes up. Good header out by Mullen. And if Jemison can break here, he could catch Linfield. There's nobody back. Jemison against Crawford. And The defender did very well indeed. In fact, it's a free kick to Linfield. And now we can expect a massive clearance by the goalkeeper. 15 seconds of normal time to go. Everybody bar George Dunlop is in the Glentoran half of the field. Ball's out of play. Normal time is up. We're into injury time. The Glentoran fans know just how close they are to lifting the Irish Cup for the second time in 3 seasons. That's bars. That's it. Glentoran win the cup. Celebrations taking part in the new North Stand, where the majority of the Glentoran fans have been housed. Jerry Mullen waves his shirt. The jubilant Glentoran fans seeing their players off the pitch. Another cup win for them. It changes the face of the season. It means the 2 major trophies are shared, one apiece between Linfield and Glentoran. The decisive kick today, the own goal for Paul Mooney. The final score again, Glentoran 1, Linfield 0.
Billy Johnson, I think he quite enjoyed watching that.
Yeah, it was enjoyable.
You've only been with the Glens for 3 months. Does that take a lot of pressure off?
It'll probably keep me in a job for the next week. Yeah, there's always pressure, and the whole idea is to win competitions like that, and it obviously sort of helps my position, but it doesn't really have any effect as far as next season's concerned. We'll just be starting off afresh again.
Billy Caskey, some people thought you were the man of the match yesterday, and you seemed quite pleased at the end.
Yeah, it was nice to get, I've never won an Irish Cup medal before. It was nice to win, and especially to beat Linfield at Windsor, which made it extra special.
You played very hard.
Yeah, I just play like that all the time. If I played for Linfield, I'd probably play the same way, but I just play for my shirt, and I hope I win in the end of the game.
Now, when are you back to America?
Well, I'm waiting on a telephone call to see when I'm the tickets, but I hope to be there on Wednesday morning leaving, so I'm away on Wednesday morning, all being well.
There's no chance after that of deciding to stay at the last minute?
No, I don't think so. I think I've made a decision now, so to stand back.
Although it doesn't quite complete the set.
No, I haven't got a County Honours Shield medal. I've got beaten